from within. Others say beauty is natural. I don't know what you say. I'd love to know what you say at the comment box. Leave me a message telling me what you think about beauty. I want to give shout out to Delicate Clothing Cameroon for her eco-friendly earrings, what I'm putting on today. I'm your host, and this is the Fempreneur Amplified. I am Eyele Edia. Remember, we are sheskilld, a women empowerment organization based in Cameroon, empowering women with different skills because we believe in the capabilities of women. And it's amazing what we have been doing so far. Check our social media handles: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And you are here on YouTube to share you the stories of female entrepreneurs. And today, again, is another episode of the Fempreneur Amplified. After the break, we'll be talking to a female entrepreneur and she'll be telling us what she thinks about beauty in her own way. We are back, and our Fempreneur for today is Temngwa Eleanor, and she'll be telling us who she is, what she does, and like I said before, her take on beauty. Eleanor, we're happy to have you on set today.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you so much.
You look gorgeous.
Thank you. So do you.
I'm feeling myself. So, Eleanor, what's there to know about you?
Eleanor, who is she? Eleanor is a student. I'm currently doing my master's in agricultural economics and agribusiness, and I'm running a business by the side, Gorgeous Makeover, where I render makeup services to people and sell makeup tools and other things that just make women look beautiful.
Like she's doing now. So why makeup of everything?
As far as I can remember, I was a child in the family who used to like, in quotes, nyanga. I think right from when I was in Form 2, I used to be the child that when we want to go to church, I'll have to do a little bit of touches here and there. And then when I came to the university, I stumbled on YouTube. That was, I think, my second year in university, undergraduate. I stumbled on a YouTube video and I was like, wow, people are doing a lot of things out there and there's so much I can learn on YouTube. And so my passion grew from there, and that's where I am today.
You're studying agricultural economics. And I'm dressed today. I'm feeling
Such a big surprise.
a farmer doing makeup.
Yeah.
Beautiful. How do the two go?
Before now, I really didn't see how it was going to be. But given that right now I'm doing a master's in agricultural economics and agribusiness, it's really helped me. My master's, I tell people my master's hasn't just helped me in the field of agriculture, but even in business. Before now, I didn't know that I could take makeup to another level. I used to do makeup for my friends, for my family members, and my loved ones. But I think my first official client last year, 2019, and that was just few months into my master's program. So it just helped me blend everything and put it together, given that I have marketing skills, business skills, and all the like.
So during occasional periods, we have some periods that are peak periods for makeup, like graduations, around December when there's the weddings and other stuff that need makeup. Give me an approximate time that you do one simple facial makeup like what I have on my face now.
Okay, so for a just a basic makeup look, I will take approximately 45 minutes, 45 to 30 to 45 minutes. And then for something more complex, I could go for as long as an hour, 30 minutes.
So on that kind of time when it's peak, how many people do you have a day?
During a peak period in a day, I can have, let me say, if I start work by 8 a.m., I can have about 5 or 6 clients a day, depending on the type of makeup as well. Because if we're talking about weddings, for a Saturday, we know that most weddings are in a period of 11 a.m. So by that time, I can have like 2 to 3 clients. And then for the reception, I can have many more clients because I have more time.
Agriculture, a bit dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Makeup, a bit on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So when I started and said people think beauty is natural,
Yeah.
what do you think about beauty?
Well, beauty, I think you can beautify anything that you choose to do. You can beautify agriculture, you can beautify food, you can beautify just anything. Interior designing, you can bring out the beauty in every other thing. So it doesn't mean that if you're doing something mean in quotes, you cannot beautify it. It's left to you to bring out the beauty in anything.
So good to hear you say all of that. Really, really amazing, touching my heart.
Thank you.
How did you feel when you saw me come out?
Excited at the same time surprised.
Why?
Knowing you before coming on set, I didn't really expect it. But and also over the years, people have seen agriculture as something mean until recent times, given that it's about 5 years or 10 years. People have seen agriculture as something mean. So, given that I know you as somebody who is always very chic and classy, I was surprised to see you in a jumpsuit.
Do I look beautiful in it?
Yes, you do.
It's talking about looking at something different. Many people look at makeup and they don't like it because I think so many say it completely transform people and they don't know them. You can pass somebody with makeup today and then you don't recognize her tomorrow. So, what is your take on makeup? Or maybe excess makeup?
Personally, my personal point of view, what God just because I have a vision and really what I want to do is not really I don't aim at transforming people, but more like revealing what the beauty that is within. I believe that everybody has their beauty. Everybody is beautiful from within. But then with makeup, you reinforce, you bring it out. So I don't really think that makeup is something that you transfer. And so far as I'm an advocate of anything that will increase or boost somebody's confidence, let the person go for it. So if a woman feels more confident in makeup, fine, I'm okay with that. If you feel less confident with it or you don't like it, it's just an option or it's a choice. So that's my take on it.
So, where do you see gorgeous makeup in 2 or 3 years to come?
2 or 3 years to come, that is big. 2 to 3 years to come, I see gorgeous very big, not just as a makeup institute, but like an institution. I see me training other people, other young women, young girls out there. I also see us having like a shop, a shop, a spa, a lot of things. There are just a lot of things cooking for gorgeous makeover.
Gorgeous makeover, you sell all makeover.
Yes, accessories, and I sell lashes, I sell products, I also do consultancy. There are some people that are interested in makeup but just don't know the things that will go for them.
Okay.
Reason being that and that I think that's one of the reasons why most people don't like makeup, because it looks very out there for people who don't know exactly what to use on their skin. So we do consultancy, we do makeover, and we sell products.
So when you say a lot out there, I want to understand.
A lot out there. Okay, let's take an average. The average woman would just like something normal, which is wearable, which you can go to work, you can go to a party, because after work, if you're invited somewhere, you like to stop. So something that is comfortable. Very few people are on the extreme ends where they like things that are really dramatic. So that's what I mean out there, things that are really dramatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doing your masters and having a business.
Yeah.
Beautiful. How do you balance the two?
It was not easy at the beginning, and I don't think it's really always obvious for everybody to handle many things. But I would say it takes a lot of discipline, a lot of discipline, because you have to be able to set priorities. You have to set specific and definite times to do particular things, which was not really easy for me because I had a lot of time on my hands. But then when I had when I started doing my masters, I beg your pardon, when I started doing my masters and alongside the business, I for the first few months it wasn't really easy. But I think now, because I have a mastery of time management and some things which I also incorporated in my masters, so I just think it's a perfect blend. Yeah.
A woman having a skill, I want you to tell me an ideal picture you're trying to paint about a woman having her own skill, because makeup is a skill. For you to be able to do the drawing and all of that is a skill. So what's the picture, the ideal picture you have of a woman having a skill?
I think it's a great thing for every woman out there to have something doing, education in itself, for me, it's a skill because the more you climb the educational ladder, the more you specialize, and that's more like acquiring a skill. But hands-on skills are very important, and I encourage every woman out there to learn something. It may be cookery, it may be a makeup skill, it may be designing, whatever it is, and then with time you can add value to it, and as you add value, that is where you place a price tag to it, because people buy value, money goes for value. So that's what I think.
Every business has a challenge. What are some of the challenges you have had to put up with, starting the makeup out of just makeup for your family and all of that?
I don't really like when you exclude my family or maybe my friends, because that has been one of my greatest challenges. Familiarity, they say breeds contempt. So when I started, my friends always, I'll have to do makeup for them for free. They'll not want me to charge them and stuff like that. So that's been one of the greatest challenges that I had to overcome. You setting boundaries between friendship and business. So you have to tell them, I have to buy these things. These are products that I buy. So I can't just overlook the cost. That is one of the challenges I face. Another thing is we live in a world where our parents really didn't see it coming. Before this you should be lawyer, you should be doctor, the formal jobs. But now I call it the informal sector, So people see it as mean, which to me is not really a problem. Anything that brings money, there's nothing mean, no. So anything that brings money to me is a very good idea. So those are the challenges, the mindset of the people. But as time is going, even in Cameroon, most people know that makeup is not for, you must not make up to go for a party, an event. You can just wake up, do a little bit of things and a small thing on your face, look good, and just stay at home. So
beautiful. Makeup in Africa, with all the stories. How is the market? How do you do the market?
I think over the past 5 years, or if we want to be real, that industry is growing a lot. It's growing a lot because in the movies, people going out, people having more occasions. I think it's growing, and the demand is really increasing by the day.
Okay, beautiful. We have always a wacky question. This time I'm saying it's a welcome question, or a make you feel comfortable question. Okay. And I believe, like every other question you've answered easily, I think that should be the easiest.
I hope so.
And this is about personal. Have you ever been able to talk about menstruation in a scenario of where only boys are?
Yeah.
Or mostly boys?
Yes, I've had that. I've even had to be embarrassed. When I was in Form 5, I had a situation where I was sick. My menstrual cycle was not that regular. So I had to menstruate for over 3 weeks continuously. And I woke up in class to realize that I had stained the whole bench. My benchmate at the time was a boy. And he turned and he looked at me and I was like, and the person behind me was also a boy. So I was really embarrassed. But, we were children and we have grown.
and yeah, we got over the
Yeah, they
picture.
understand those things now. They
Yeah.
probably have sisters and stuff.
The second one,
Okay.
how many times you wear a bra before you wash?
How many times?
Yeah, the way she laughs.
That's amazing.
Do a replay of the laugh.
Okay, how many times
Be sincere, yeah. Oh.
somebody said the black bra of a woman is the most used bra. For that one, I would say that is my most used bra. So, yeah, I don't really know, but I think I can wear my black bra for about 5 to 6 times.
Woo!
Yes.
That is an A. it was a pleasure having you.
The pleasure is all mine.
And about menstruation, it's always good as women to be proud about menstruation, because that's what makes us women. And sometimes we feel ashamed about talking about menstruation, about talking how we feel, because the opposite sex is not going to accept it, or they're going to look at it obscure. But it's good that there's a day set aside to celebrate, to create more awareness about that. And it just passed, and sheskilld says we support skills. Why not talk about some of the things women are facing, aside maybe entrepreneurship? So we're happy you had that kind of scenario with men around, and you took it okay, and we advise some people to take it okay. So before you leave on set, what do you have to tell a girl listening to you now?
My bye-bye or take-home message for a girl is, for all girls listening to me right now, is that your dreams are very valid. Let no one tell you that your dreams are not valid. I remember 2016, that's the first time, I think 15, 16, the first time I ever pictured myself being a makeup artist, starting up a makeup business. And some people were like, makeup how? Like, you're doing agriculture, but I want to tell somebody your dreams are very valid, and so all you need to do is to go for it. Start wherever you are. I don't think you need to start big. Start wherever you are, and by the day you will grow. So that's it.
It was beautiful to have you on set to talk about gorgeous makeover. And check our YouTube